Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa Khatimin Nabiyyin.
False accusation sentenced. Narrated by Mother of Believers Aisha Siddiqa, whenever Allah's Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam intended to go on a journey, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to draw lots amongst his wives, and Allah's Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to take with him the one on whom lot fell. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam drew lots amongst us during one of the battle which he sallallahu alaihi wasallam fought. The lot fell on me, and so I proceeded with Allah's Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After Allah's order of veiling the woman had been revealed, I was carried on the back of a camel in my howdah pack saddle and carried down while still in it when we came to halt. So we went on till Allah's Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam had finished from the ghazwa of his and returned. When we approached the city of Madinah, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam announced at night that it was time for departure. So when they announced the news of departure, I got up and went away from the army camps. And after finishing from the call of nature, I came back to my riding animal. I touched my chest to find that my necklace, which was made of ziffer beads, those are Yemenite beads, partially black and partially white, was missing. So I returned to look for my necklace, and my search for it detained me. In the meanwhile, the people who used to carry me on my camel came and took my pack saddle and put it on the back of my camel on which I used to ride, as they considered that I was in it. In those days, women were light in weight, for they did not get fat, and flesh did not cover their bodies in abundance, as they used to eat only a little food. Those people, therefore, disregarded the lightness of the howdah while lifting and carrying it, and at that time I was still a young girl. They made the camel rise, and all of them left along with it. I found my necklace after the army had gone. Then I came to their camping place to find no call maker of them, nor one who would respond to the call. So I intended to go to the place where I used to stay, thinking that they would miss me and come back to me in my search. While I was sitting in my resting place, I was overwhelmed by sleep and slept. Safwan bin al-Mutal as-Sulami al-Takwani was behind the army. When he reached my place in the morning, he saw the figure of a sleeping person and recognized me on seeing me as he had seen me before the order of compulsory veiling was prescribed. So I woke up when he recited Istirja, Inna lillahi wa inna alaihi rajiun. As soon as he recognized me, I veiled my face with my head covered at once, and by Allah, we did not speak a single word, and I did not hear him saying any word beside his Istirja. He dismounted from his camel and made it kneel down, putting his leg on its front legs, and then I got up and rode on it. Then he set out, leading the camel that was carrying me till we overtook the army in the extreme heat of midday, while they were at a halt, taking a rest. Because of the event, some people brought destruction upon themselves, and the one who spread the slander more was Abdullah bin Ubay ibn Salul. Urwa said, the people propagated the slander and talked about it in his Abdullah's presence, and he confirmed it and listened to it and asked about it to let it prevail. Urwa also added, now none was mentioned as members of the slanderous group bodies Abdullah except Hassan bin Tahbit and Mistah bin Utata and Hamna binte Jahsh Bukhari 4141. Narrated from Mother of Believers Aisha Siddiqa that when verse number 11 to 24 chapter Al-Mu'mineen were revealed, the Prophet came on the pulpit and recited this verse. Then he came down from the pulpit and ordered to impose the hadud on 2 men and 1 woman. The punishment for false accusation is 80 whips.
وما توفيقي إلا بالله.